Last night, we brought you the story of child murder and abuse in New Zealand. It's a massive problem that has allegedly cost 3 children their lives already this year. But the cycle can be broken. In the second part of her Because It Matters series, national correspondent Amanda Gillies talks to Mike Hill, a victim of abuse who turned his own life around and now helps save other lives.
The more rougher the weather, that's what I enjoy. I enjoy the conflict of the ocean and the weather elements, and I love being vulnerable out there in those elements.
The water has always been Mike Hill's happy place, his safe place. Most days he can be found in his canoe on his own, paddling in peace near Waihi.
Unfortunately, not a safety, Sam. No life jackets, no phones, no nothing. At mercy of the elements, and that's the way I like it. That's where you're on the edge a little bit and you understand what living is about.
And what a life it's been. Born into a well-known crime family, Dad committed robberies and dealt drugs. He and Mum both did jail time. The family home housed plenty of drugs and bad men and abuse, both physical and psychological. There's
holes punched in walls. Mum's got a few bruises. I've got a few bruises. And things just start to escalate. When I was a little bit older and starting to get a little bit bigger, that's when my father told me that no longer will he use his hand, he's going to start using his fist.
Hill recalls a major police drug bust at the family house and also the night a gang member tried to attack his mother and Hill intervened. He was barely 15.
Tony has held me outside the window, 2-storied house, and told me that he's going to kill me if I tried to intervene or anything like that.
Yeah. What was that experience like? What's going through your mind?
The fear in my head and being stuck in 2 places, wanting to protect my mum and wanting to kill him.
His upbringing left Mike Hill in a really bad headspace. He was angry, would fight others and didn't want to see anybody happy. At one stage he was suicidal and told his parents he wanted to check out for good. But then it all changed when he met a woman who'd become his wife.
I think she just gave me support, yeah, which is something that I hadn't really had.
And then his daughters came along. That's the oldest girl tattooed on his hand.
As soon as Chili was born, it was like, there goes the click. You know, that's what love was. And that's where everything changed. It's nice, and you just think, wow, I get a chance to correct something here.
With that unconditional love and support, Hill became an award-winning photographer. Then 6 years ago, he joined St John and is now saving Kiwi lives. He loves it. He's now also apologised to the people he abused, shared his story with Child Matters, an organisation that identifies and responds to child abuse, and he even tried to make amends with his father, who recently died.
Now that I know my father's full story, I wish I could go back when he was, you know, that 6-7-year-old and give him all that nurture, support, aroa, just everything he needed, because he would have turned out a different person, you know.
While out on the water, Hill often thinks about how to protect Kiwi children from his own childhood experience. He says education, speaking out and support is key. He's also thankful that he could break the cycle and have the life he always wanted but never thought he could have. Amanda Gillies, Newshub.